go past the tent where they're selling spiked metal dildos. You can't miss it.
Oof.
Big seller.
I guess.
It's a little tame for my taste, but everyone's into what they're into.
While there's always like sort of strange by normal standards things throughout, are there also like normal things? Is it just like a normal ass grocery store? Or is it all like some sort of perverse like organs on
you
display?
definitely in the midst of all weird ass open air torture performances, there's like a dude selling melons, just like a chain demon.
I was gonna say a dude with mango.
Yeah.
And there's also
it's like a mixture of like these really bizarre, disturbing displays and like relatively normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Mm-hmm. But also there's a Spencer's.
Oh, yes.
Just a Spencer's.
Most disturbing thing you'll see in the whole bar is a Spencer's. Just out of like, dropped straight out of 2001 Spencer's. Complete with, like, if you peek into the booth, you see, like, a disaffected 2001 emo kid. Just, like, looks like a normal human. Bangs across the forehead, black, pale skin, face doesn't match the neck. They're wearing a My Chemical Romance t-shirt. The fishnet sleeves out the end of that. Way too many belts. You're not entirely certain why they need 4 belts. When only one of them is through their belt loops and their pants are so tight you can see what they had for lunch yesterday.
They had belts for lunch.
We should leave. Okay. The more descriptive she gets, the more I got my trigger fingers itching. That is the most evil thing here.
Welcome to the Black Parade.
Oh
no, to the sunken log. Let's go. I don't want to add shoot up a Spencer's to one of my many sins today.
Just one of many.
So, you leave this evil place, this evil Spencer's, and you continue to the sunken log. And you're expecting, like, a normal tavern with maybe, like, a log as its sign. And as you come up to it, you realize that this building is shaped like a fucking Yule log. You've got a Bush to Noel over here. You walk in the front, it is like, what in the fairy house bullshit are you seeing right now? It is a log, it's covered in moss, it's like water rotted. There are giant log mushrooms the size of medium-sized creatures peeking out the side of it. You see some disturbingly large maggots crawling through the log on the outside. Weevils. It smells somehow rank in a different way than the rest of the city does. The rest of the city smells like sulfur and swamp that you've sort of gotten used to. But this smells very specifically like wet, rotting wood.
Like a frat house the day after a party.
Yeah, definitely.
Did we walk into the Feywild?
Something tells me we are in the right place.
Mm-hmm.
And it is just about this time that the joints that you had hit. So if you had joint, if you partook of the weed, please roll me a D100.
Oh no.
Oops.
Surely nothing bad will happen.
26?
Yep. Roll. Dang.
Okay.
Who's within 10 feet of Ray?
91.
Okay. So, Clyde, We'll go in order.
Oh, I wish it was an edible. I could just write down the edible starts to take effect.
Yeah. You all are looking and you're trying to figure out what in the actual shit is happening. Why is there a log-shaped tavern? And those of you who are high suddenly start to feel it. And Clyde, you feel like you are connecting with the world around you in a way you've never previously felt before, as a third eye opens in the middle of your forehead. And you have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight for the next hour.
Nice.
That's
By
not
the
bad.
eye of Agamottos. Sorry.
Start by. You suddenly feel flushed with magical energy, and you're not quite sure what to do with it, but you feel as though you could affect anyone within 30 feet of you with this magical energy. If you'd like to know what it is, or try and figure out what it is, you could cast an Arcana check, or you could just yell about this shit.
Is
See what
there
happens.
like an imp or something walking by, or like just any low
Oh yeah,
low HP devil?
yeah, absolutely, absolutely. There is an imp with a bucket who is like very ineffectually trying to scoop the swamp water that's leaking up through the cobblestones, and he's dumping it down a nearby well. This is apparently what passes for like street maintenance.
Oh,
He's got a tiny bucket and he's dumping the water.
I hope this puts you out of your misery, and I try it out on him.
Cool. This imp now has advantage on the next magical saving throw it has to make.
All right. Was that an action? Did I?
You can pick any number of creatures within 30 feet of you to put this effect on.
How long does this last for?
Until the next time they have to do a saving throw. magic
Everyone in the
saving
party,
throw.
right? Everyone in the party right now, just right now.
Yeah, he just finger guns at you and you brace yourself. But you suddenly feel like your luck is changing. Maybe. Let's see what happens with Raheem's roll.
Are you hitting on me, Sharpeye? What is that?
I'm hopefully helping everyone.
Yeah, Sharpeye, since you pointed at me, why?
Cool.
Just be happy it's finger guns and not my real gun.
I was going to say, perhaps there's some sort of fixation. He can't help himself but even pretend to shoot us.
A weird sixth fantasy he has.
Raheem, you
No.
randomly learn a first level spell. You now have the ability to... Can you cast Fairy Fire?
No, I cannot.
Well, you can now.
Yay.
That's actually a pretty good level 1 spell, too.
Is it advantage on the next magic spell or effect?
The next saving throw you have to make against magic.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Dope.
All right. So
Nice.
Raheem learns a new spell. You all get advantage. Clyde suddenly has another eye. And you expect, Clyde, that the rest of the party will look at you oddly, but they are so used to people spontaneously growing new limbs at this point that they don't even take it. They don't even double check it. Like, huh? Again? All right.
What else
At
is
least
new?
it's just a relatively normal eyeball.
Thank you. I think.
Yeah, it's not like on stalks like a crab or anything. So, you are outside the sunken log.
Shall
You
we?
go in?
Let's go in. Let's
I open the door for everyone else.
You think this is this world or this layer's Ninky's bar? Or...
He opens
Like-
the
Only one
bar.
way to find out.
He opens the door to the bar, and inside it's rather packed actually. It's a warm and toasty atmosphere. This is the only place on this level of hell where you don't feel covered in like a slick slime of humidity. There's a big fireplace going on the far side. A mantle. Above the mantle is a ridiculous set of antlers. Like, you stop counting at some point after you get to like 17 or 18 points on these antlers. Um, um, and it is a happening bar. You see devils of all ilk inside. There are tieflings. You see a couple of humans. And behind the bar, you see a very familiar red figure. Shoulders as wide as an axe handle, built like a keg, red skin, black horns swept back from her forehead. Black hair sort of curled from the humidity outside. But not in like an attractive way. It sort of just looks like she walked outside on like hair wash day and it just like poofed.
Mm.
She's wearing a dirty apron.
Well, it seems as though we have some time to kill. What is the best way to kill it?
Well, we shouldn't get too drunk.
Obviously drinks.
Yeah.
But like,
I'm sure one will be fine. It's something to pass the time over.
but wait. Real quick group huddle. Can we trust this Ninky?
It's only
Whatever
a
you-
third layer, Dinky.
Only third layer? Alright.
Yeah, should be fine, right?
I suppose the better question is trust her with what?
Our lives?
With drinks.
With drinks?
I'm not sure that I would trust any bartender with my life.
I mean, Quincy, have you had a Ninky drink yet?
I do not believe that I have. I mean, I have seen them being made, and I have seen other people drink them, but I have made an effort not to drink too much of anything here.
Ninky,
Yeah?
do you remember us? Are you connected with the other Ninkies in hell?
Well,
It's a very
sure.
odd question.
Sure. You were my house guest in the last level of hell.
Right.
I mean, I know that, like, I work in a bar, but that doesn't mean I'm drunk all the time.
I'm just trying to like get my information right. I don't remember if I wrote down that Ninky remembers us every layer, but like
I don't think that.
Dinky
I mean,
out of
she
mind.
did in the last two, but you also didn't ask.
yeah. Anyway, my friend Quincy here, and I slap Quincy's shoulder. He needs a really good drink, a real strong drink.
He's not the only one.
Oh.
Well, I suppose if we have a little bit of time to kill, it can't hurt too much. Those are famous last words. What in here is made out of wood that I can knock on?
I mean, the whole thing is made out of wood. It's a log.
Fair enough. Bends over and knocks on the ground.
It doesn't sound. It is not hard wood. It is.
Soft.
Yeah. I mean, it's definitely wood, but it is moist.
Moist.
All right. Let's see. Let's see. She leans forward towards Quincy and takes a deep sniff. Just the thing. I know just the thing. Have you ever heard of the French?
No, I have not.
Ah, fair. I don't know why you would have heard of the French, honestly. You don't look that well traveled.
They sound
make
like
you some-
colonizers to me.
No, you're correct. Yeah. No, they're evil people.
All right. Okay, fair
Evil
enough.
people. But the food is funky, but the food is good. The drinks, though. The drinks are where it's at. I'm going to make you something called a French pearl. Hold your horses.
All right.
She pulls out a bottle of clear liquor.
Never clear.
Pulls out a bottle of green liquor.
Green schnapps.
Snobs.
She snaps her fingers, cracks her fingers, and does a little juggling act. And out of nowhere appear 3 limes. She tosses them in the air, produces from in her shirt sleeve what you think should be like a paring knife, like you would normally see at the back of a bar. She pulls out of her sleeve is a short sword, as long as her forearm, and she cuts the limes in half as they fall. French pearl. Just listen. And she doesn't use a jigger, she doesn't use any of that. She pulls out a lovely glass, frosted, cold. Clear liquor goes in. She takes a spoon, slotted spoon, a small cube of a sugar cube, presumably. Green liquor goes over the top. It hisses and sparks a little as it melts the sugar. And then she squeezes expertly, just twist, all 3 limes in there, swirls it around in the frosted glass, and then, piece de resistance, she pulls from in her pocket a real pearl and drops it in, hands it to you.
I suppose I'm not supposed to drink the pearl. That's just for decoration.
You could drink the pearl if you want to, Duck. You might get a surprise.
He questioningly looks at the drink, looks at the pearl, uses his the legacy trait of the Fey Touch to sort of cast a quick detect poison and disease on it. I like that.
It's gin, absinthe, lime, and a pearl of power in there.
Do I know what a pearl of power does?
I would say so. It's not like a
Okay.
rare magical item. You would,
Cool.
at this point, you would know what a pearl of power does.
All right. Well, Sharp Eye, if I grow a third eye or something like that, this is on you. And he picks it up and he takes a sip, making sure to avoid the pearl from.
It tastes like a
Falling in its
very
mouth.
friendly lawn. It's herbaceous. It's very bright. Strong. Very strong. But herbaceous and bright. Tastes like a lawn you'd like to be friends with.
Not bad. It's the kind of lawn that makes me think that the grass is green on the other side.
You got it. That's exactly what I was going for. There.
Thank you. I should not have been so suspicious.
See, you know, like,
Huh. That's weird.
sometimes you gotta, I don't recommend actually that you take things on faith down here, usually. But in Ninky's places, bit of advice though. 6, Ninky 6, on the 6th layer, don't do it. Don't.
All right.
Do not trust anything that woman gives you. The
6
time
and below.
The last time we were all together, she caused such a hullabaloo. She put live bees in the honey schnapps. My tongue was swollen for a week.
Wow.
Live bees in a drink? The fuck?
Interesting.
So, Quinsu, you have the ability to cast Catnap once. without
Very neat.
counting against your spell slots. What can I do for you, ducks? What can I do for you, ducks? Also, it's are you all drinking tonight? Today? Whatever.
Possibly just one. You
How
seem
about-
quite skilled with your hands. Sleight of
How about-
hands.
How about we get a drink for our employer as well?
Elias, Rahim?
Sure, I'll take a
Depends
drink.
on how much time are we killing? Do we know?
Well, we just need to
I-
wait until our contact meets us here.
Yep. We were told to wait here for Rosario to come back.
I think at most we'll probably be waiting an hour.
I'll take a mojito.
No surprises for you?
No, I don't think he knows that you don't order drinks from Ninky.
She just gives you a drink.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
mean-
Oh, you're one of those
If the-
vibe bartenders.
I mean, I can be, but if you just want a mojito, I'll just give you a mojito. Hold on. You want to taste the home? You look like you haven't had mint from the material plane in a while.
It's been a while.
I know, and all the mint plants that grow down here, they grow funny. Kind of tastes like soap. I got you. Got you. Muddles, fresh mint. Makes you this mojito, rum, lime, beautiful, tall, skinny glass, frosted. I know just the thing for you. A long glass straw. No. One more thing. And she reaches below the bar and pulls out a piece of herb that you don't immediately recognize. She twists it over the top of the mojito, drops it in, hands it over.
He will, without hesitation, begin sipping on this cool tall drink.
The ice is fresh. The mint does not taste like soap. And then you realize the twist of herb she added at the end. A little bit of tarragon, so it has just like an edge of savory attached to it.
Tarragon.
Roll me a D100. Roll. 62.
This is an awful lot of silence.
Yeah, no, they're good. Good.
What?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
For the next minute, you feel like overcome with how delicious this is, and it makes you sort of like lose a little bit of your natural poise and recitance. And for the next minute, every time you speak, you have to shout.
Oh no!
Interesting.
Oh no! So
This
like
is-
every time okay.
Every time you speak, it comes out in a shout. For the next, just for the next.
Wow, this is really good.
What?
I told you that. I told you you look like a man who missed the touch of home.
Does that drink just make him deaf or something?
Yeah, Lars, can you lower your voice?
No,
Oh,
why?
you can't.
You're
He can't,
screaming. He
I'm
can't?
not even being that loud. He just probably thinks he's like deaf.
Yeah, no, he can't. It'll be a minute.
Hmm.
Side effect, you know. All right, Bug Boy. Stop eating snacks. There's bar snacks. You don't have to eat. You don't have to eat your field rations.
Sorry.
Do you want
What's
popcorn
happening?
with hot sauce? Popcorn with hot
Popcorn.
sauce is a big. Mm-hmm.
Will it do something weird to me?
No, it's just popcorn and hot sauce. Unless you got a sensitive cloaca, you'll be fine.
I
Cloaca.
don't have a cloaca.
Oh, I'm
Never mind.
sorry. I'm not that familiar with bugs.
Fucking neither am I.
This Ninky is sassier.
Yeah.
Third level comes with some zest.
Yes.
Sassy Ninky, sassy. I'll just take whatever drink you suggest. Something, though I want something, spicy.
You want a spicy drink. A spicy drink. All right. All right. All right. I got you. I got you. Takes out a shaker this time. Clunks 3 big diamond-shaped ice cubes in there. Pulls out a tin can. Red and blue label on it. Big clear bottle of liquor. Skewer. And a tray of accoutrements. Smaller bottle of red liquid. Big bottle of she cracks the can, dumps that in. You said spicy?
Yeah, spicy. Is it? Are
She
you
takes
making a
the
drink out of
smaller bottle
spam?
What? No. No, it's clamato, you freak.
Oh.
I mean, if you want spam in it, I could give you spam in it. It's fine.
No, red and blue label. I may have got that wrong.
Well, no, I've had spam. Spam is not a. Is spam a liquid in space?
Not intentionally.
Huh. I'm glad I'm not the Ninky that's got a franchise in the Astral Sea. That sounds terrible. Okay,
She'd have to go to the dead south.
I think there's one there. I think there's one there.
Is she a tiefling? Should be the only tiefling there.
I don't know. You ever heard of a bar called? You ever heard of a bar called the Dead Stag Beetle?
No.
Ah, well, maybe you're not refined enough for her. I guess.
Maybe not.
Very, very specialized clientele. She also runs whores, I think. We don't talk to that one very often. She misses all of the conferences. Okay, so as I was saying, hot sauce in, shaky, 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 vodka in, shaky, shaky, shaky. So she takes out a pint glass. She takes a lime, runs it along the rim, dips it in what you don't know what it is, but to us it looks like Old Bay. Rims it in Old Bay. Drink goes in. She takes her skewer and she just starts putting pickled vegetables on the skewer. You allergic to anything, Duck?
No, not that I know of.
Right. She puts 2 okra on there.
What the fuck is she making?
An entire chicken wing flat.
Fucking okra.
Sticks it on there. Hands it to you. Here you go.
Is this the Bloody Mary to end all Bloody Marys?
It's pretty good.
All right, a drink. Just take a sip of the drink, but pull a skewer out, and like, you ever seen a cartoon character just put like a chicken bone in their mouth or a chicken wing in their mouth and then pull out a bone? It's like that, except sharp by his mandibles, like separate, and you see his face just open up, and he just
Like Predator?
like Predator, just chomps down on the stick and pulls it out, and it's all clean. And he spits out the bones of the wing.
Ninky claps. Good job, Duck. It's delicious. It's spicy. It's a little bit briny because it's made with clamato and not just tomato juice. I also may have just described my favorite way to make a Bloody Mary. Roll a D100.
Ooh.
Ooh. Cool. You feel you have really, really impressed most of the bar by clearing that skewer in one bite, and charisma sort of radiates from you for the first time ever, maybe. And a creature of your choice that can see you gains a D8 inspiration dice that they may add to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Ooh, anything that can see you.
Mm-hmm.
For how long?
Let's say until they use it.
No,
Alright.
I think what Zach means is like, for how long would he be walking around?
Oh no,
changing
you have
people?
to pick, you have to. No. You get to pick one person.
I get to pick one person. Okay.
Yeah, you pick one person right now, and they get the dice until they use it.
Raheem,
Yo.
you get some inspiration.
Oh.
Yeah, the little dudes in your head are like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody eat an entire skewer that quickly. He's gonna have really, really bad indigestion, I think, later.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right.
I mean, he did spit out the bones, which are the best part, in my opinion.
Are they?
The chicken bones, yeah, they're the best part.
I mean, like thinking about Trip. No. What am I talking about? No.
Okay, I mean, you're missing out. Okay. Greg, get off the... Excuse me, Greg is on the counter.
Right.
Get off the counter.
Did she say it was a D4?
D8.
D8.
Yeah, it's a chunky one.
Yes. Well, you've got time to kill. You got time. I mean, you are going to pay for the drinks, right? I'm not doing this out of the goodness of my heart.
Oh yeah, of course.
15 gold for the lot of you if y'all want drinks.
Sure, I got it.
All right, great. Good. So it's going to be 20 gold if not all of you wanted drinks.
Did everybody get a drink that wanted a drink?
I did not yet.
All right. 20 gold if all of us want a drink.
No, if not all of you want a drink, it's 15 for everybody.
Oh,
You have to
15?
you pay more for not drinking.
Oh, that's...
Because this is hell.
Yeah.
I'll take a drink then as well.
You pay more for not drinking. Weird as
All right,
fuck,
Clyde.
alright?
Hey, I would come into your house and tell you what's weird.
That's how 18 and up nightclubs work. So
Yeah,
you drink, you're getting charged more.
exactly. This man parties. All right, Mr. Butler man. Wolf
Yes?
cat? Cat wolf?
We did both, yes. Cat turned wolf. I'm
You have a
doing something about
preference?
this scent. Honestly, not really. Surprise me. You seem very much of an expert with your hands, and seems all these drinks are different. I'd rather leave it to the expert.
This is a man who knows deference is important. Takes a short, a short glass, puts 2 stones in the bottom of it, takes a clear liquid, pours it on top, hands it to you. Try it. It is a peat whiskey.
Ooh!
It is smoky and smooth. The rocks, they're just whiskey stones to make it cool.
They're literally rocks.
They're literally rocks. Yeah, roll a D100.
Pretty good.
picked these up off the road on my way to work this morning.
I mean, I wasn't gonna
Cool,
tell
and
him
100.
that.
That's the first 100 I've ever rolled.
Ooh, neat.
Oh wow.
What does 100 get you?
Okay. All right.
Golden egg pops out of your ass.
No, cast Greater Restoration on yourself and regain all lost hit points if you're missing any hit points.
Are there any like
Eyeballing
curses
your
or
forehead closes.
diseases or anything?
Yeah, if you have curses or diseases,
Um,
I'll tell you what. The next time you have to roll to control your blood rage, you have advantage on the roll.
sounds good, actually.
Because your curse is too strong to be affected by Greater Restoration. But it suppresses it slightly. So next time you have to roll for that, you have advantage. And for you, my disgraced paladin. That's not an insult down here, that's really, like, better, actually. Sorry.
Sure. Mind. Let's just see. Bit on edge. Do you have anything that maybe just calm my nerves? Yes. For
Sure, yeah.
foreseeable things that are about to pop up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, I got you. I got just the thing. He pulls out a can, cracks the top, hands it to you.
Take it, I'll drink it.
Yeah, it's chamomile flavored THC seltzer.
Weed beer?
It's weed.
Yet
Yeah,
another-
it's a weed.
We're bear.
Yet another choice of Jen.
You know, I may have had some called unicorn tears the other night. It was pretty good.
It could literally
It was
just
not
be-
chamomile flavored, but you said you wanted to relax.
Fair enough.
What kind of tea
Yeah.
leaf? What kind of tea leaves are these?
I mean, you know, if you wanted a hot drink, I could have done it hot too.
Ooh, hot alcohol.
Mm.
Sake? Give me some pop.
Coffee
no,
with
no,
whiskey
I
in
mean-
it?
Yeah. You could do coffee with a whiskey. If you've
Like
ever
a-
heard of the
like a
Irish,
salt-
that's a big fan. But you can make the tea. So you just take the tea leaves and in the tea ball you put a little bit of something special in there, and then you kill them. You just put keef in the tea ball. That's what you do. You put keef in the tea ball and then you steep it.
Okay. You can do something like that, yeah. Sure. That sounds pretty fancy.
And then you distill it.
Absolutely, not a problem. She pulls out and does a rather ostentatious, like, afternoon tea setup. Full tea tray, tea ball, teacups. You are given the daintiest little tulip-shaped teacup. She pours the hot water over the silver bowl in the middle of this teacup and hands it to you. On the house.
Thank you. This is actually what I need. This is what I need.
Excellent, fantastic. She takes the... I assume you don't want the salsa. It's a little too spicy?
I mean, I'll take both.
Okay.
Which one?
Roll 2d100.
You said 2D 100?
52? Yeah, 56. Huh.
Pretty even.
Cool. Until you take a short rest, until you take a short rest, you gain +2 to your AC and immunity to magic missile.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
And then 56.
A casual +2 to Raheem's AC.
Yeah.
But all your hair falls out.
No! My majestic hair!
You have a hat, don't you?
Yeah, but I mean, like, it like went down to like a ponytail, had some like gray showing and everything. Now bald? No!
I mean,
Did you have any facial hair?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, a little bit of, I had a little bit of scruff.
It'll grow back. It'll grow back. You're only bald for 24 hours.
Hmm.
Oh, you look like a grape.
Oh, like a green grape.
Just like starts feeling itself like. Whoa.
Yeah, he
I
looks
like the
fine.
look of this. I like the feel of this.
I mean, you look like a handsome grape.
Thank you. I think.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you have a taste for a tiefling lady or not, but you look like the kind of gentleman who could show a lady a good time.
I appreciate that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're married, aren't you? Are you married? Are you gay? Both?
No, I am
Married.
married. I mean,
Same
yeah.
thing.
Okay. Well, your wife's a lucky woman, even if you're bald.
Thank you. Thank you, Nikki.
Ninky, you got like a secure room where we can discuss how do I describe jobs?
Oh, you want like the privates? You want like the private room?
Clandestine work.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, sure. Sure. I mean, the kitchen's pretty fucking...
I mean, the cellar will do just fine.
Yeah, I mean, the kitchen's been closed for a while. You can just go in the kitchen. But you want to go to the wine cellar? The wine... You can go in the wine cellar if you touch any of my wine. 1, I am not responsible for what happens. And 2, you will be cursed. I will know. Don't drink my wine.
It's a very fair
Oh,
warning.
yeah.
Thank you for letting us know.
We'll drink it.
Yes.
Not much for mixing.
I mean, it's good stuff. It's good stuff, but that's why. It's good stuff, that's why you're not allowed. I mean, not all of it's good stuff, honestly.
Don't drink the cursed wine. Heard.
Correct. I mean, it's all cursed if you drink it without paying for it. Some of it's cursed if you drink it after you pay for it, honestly.
Oh, is it like a curse where if you steal someone's good wine, then forevermore food will turn to ash on your tongue, sort of deal?
Oh. Honestly, that would be a better curse. That would be a better curse than the one I put on there.
Oh. Did you put the clap on there or something?
That's a better curse. You have a business card?
Maybe you should stop giving her ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, stop shouting.
We can do some business.
I love
Buy
this
his
card.
Great ideas.
Yes,
Honestly-
Marcus! Have you thought about giving them a card?
I do consulting on the side.
Excellent. Wow. No, I really appreciate this.
Great
No, the
hourly
curse that...
rates.
Excellent. We love a man who will do an hourly rate. No, the curse is that you can't get drunk.
Oh.
Also, it tattoos the word soba on your forehead.
Oh.
Yeah.
That'd be scary.
Yeah. Which, I mean, is not particularly, certainly not as subtle as the clap.
Well, if you'd be so kind, Ninky.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the wider implications. Thinking of the wider implications of the things that you have suggested to me. Apologies. She bangs on the wall behind her, and some of the bark falls off
Oh.
the wall behind the bar, and what it does is it reveals a door down into the cellar. Come on. Don't be shy.
All right. Go down there, just like hang out until what's her name shows up, Rosario.
How are you supposed to know? I can't. I'm not Ninky right now. How are you supposed to know when she shows up?
I was gonna say, I was like, are you gonna ask for Ninky to send her down or something?
Yeah, I gotta.
Wait, was Rosario him? He was a him, right?
They were a doppelganger. Yeah.
They.
Yeah, they.
I do have to point out your Nikki accent's just after playing Batman, it sounds very much like Harley Quinn. It
Yeah,
sounds so much like her.
Yep, that
Pretty
is
good.
absolutely. I'm glad you're picking up what I'm putting down.
So we're going towards the cellar then, or we're gonna figure out how to get our friend here.
If a doppelganger, Ninky, if a doppelganger comes into the bar and asks for
How's she gonna know it's a doppelganger?
I don't know. Maybe they'll walk in and ask, "Hey, these a bunch of shitheads come here?"
I'm pretty sure that person's waiting for us. I highly doubt they're gonna ask that.
All right. So, I'm going to tell you all something, and I expect you to keep it to yourselves. She points until you all nod.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
great. Perfect. She adjusts something on her face and takes off a pair of what were invisible spectacles. Puts them back on. So in a place where there's a lot of magic, how can you tell if it's a person you're not supposed to serve or not? This allows me to see through illusions. Anything short of a true polymorph, I can see straight through. If some weirdo looking like Gumby comes through the door, I'll send him down to you.
All right.
Thank you.
That's very kind.
All right.
Don't tell them I said they look like Gumby. They get kind of offended.
Well, then we get into the argument of the too much bone doppelganger and bone doppelganger.
Greg
This
has.
cat just stole a piece of popcorn.
Too many
He poked his
bones
head
on
out from
bones.
between my monitors and stole popcorn.
Me.
Mhm.
Oh, he doesn't want it anymore. Now that he's
Well,
giving
he
it,
does.
now that you're giving it to him, he doesn't want it anymore.
There's no mischief in this.
Uh-huh. So you descend down to the cellar, and like the other times you've been into Ninki's private quarter and her bars, it descends further than you think it really should. Especially given that this is a city built on a swamp.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we on the swamp?
Is the place
As far as I know,
the
Florida doesn't-
demi-planar?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You've descended into a demi-plane. It is
As
a
we're going-
lovely cellar. There's even a cigar humidor in there.
Ooh!
That's
Can't
a
go
little
wrong with
bit of a double layer of security. Nobody can really divinate on you if you're in a demi-plane.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They
How's this
can't
work?
hear me.
As we're descending down, Clyde's gonna perk up. Is this just me, or is the room getting bigger? As everyone turns over to Clyde, you see his fur slowly turning back to like a navy dark blue, and him shrinking, and all his wolf features suddenly turn more feline as he shows off his feline features as a tabaxi.
Are you turning back?
What was in that drink? Did you get trauma?
No, you got shorter.
I
By a short king.
You're like 5 foot nothing.
Huh?
You're like 5 foot nothing.
I'm 5. I mean, right? I was like 6 foot something earlier.
Could this be an effect of the thing that you just had to drink? Seems they all have unique sort of properties. I mean, look at Rahim.
He looks very relaxed and bald as a cue ball.
Pretty chill.
But still as tentacly as ever.
His head
they
is
come in
so
handy.
smooth.
When he started
What?
walking down the stairs, all his hair just kept shifting off slowly.
He's like feeling like around his like face and stuff. And it's really all gone. It's so smooth.
What the hell?
Gotta be honest,
Drink
Uh,
just in Mike.
Ninky makes the best drinks, actually. Best drinks I've ever had.
Only I'm super strong to suppress the lycanthropy for now. I mean, for now? Or is this
Wait,
forever?
so are you always a cat?
I was always a cat, yes.
Tabaxi, I'm sorry.
Racist.
I'm used to it. My master just calls me cat. He never
Tabaxi.
calls me tabaxi.
So you're a cat dog?
Yes.
Huh.
Sort of. Like I said, I drank the blood of a lycanthropy. I don't know the origins, but that kept me as a wolf for a while. And whatever was in that drink that Nikki served suppressed it, maybe?
Well, you're lucky. There's other types of were creatures out there. I mean, you could have turned into a were-rat or a were-jackal.
That could have been worse options, yeah.
What?
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Would it be so bad that you
see.
turn in? Would it be so bad that you turn into a were-tiger?
Yeah, that would make more sense, you being a cat and all.
I would.
Yes. Though I had seen a were-warthog.
Your favorite TV shows?
That's a terrifying sight.
Are you sure it wasn't a were-puma?
It has large tusks with the
Right there.
nose.
Yeah, the were-warthog that you saw once, very into musical theater,
Uh-huh.
which was worse than the worse than the curse. Honestly, show tunes.
It's unclear whether that was part of the curse or not.
Yes.
I just imagine somebody looking at the full moon and then turning into the warthog from Halo.
Oh, I was imagining Pumbaa from The Lion King.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Do we just
So why are we
wait
doing
now?
down here again?
I got a few questions. Elias, where are you from?
well, so sudden.
So-
I was gonna ask if you all needed to do any last-minute shopping before the job, but I mean, if you want to know about my personal history, then
Yeah.
I mean, if you haven't heard already, I'm the former leader of House Swans. Waterdeep? Anybody?
I'm familiar.
What or what?
No?
I am not from the Sword Coast. Maybe you can give me a little bit of information about their wands. Though I have heard of them, I know very little about them other than perhaps their reputation.
There's a place called the Sword Coast?
Yeah,
Yes.
pretty well-known place.
Well,
It's famous.
you're a Thry Crane. You see, we humans and humanoids come from the material plane, and one of the hallmark places to visit there, you being a tourist and all, would be the Sword Coast. And Waterdeep is, you could say, a cultural capital.
If that is what you count as culture.
Ooh,
Whoa.
burn.
I belong to one of the noble houses there.
What are the wands known for?
You want the good side or the bad side?
I want the truth. For as much as you can tell it.
Or
We're in the lending business.
London.
London.
Nice.
they're generous of their loans, and let's say something were to happen if you don't pay on time.
We have high interest rates.
We specialize particularly in catering to wealthy clients, people of waning family enterprises, old money that failed to pivot with the new economy, people who are struggling to make ends meet on their estate taxes and things of that nature. And it turns out that there's quite a demand when the community of yesterday's bigwigs have too much pride in their reputation and image to face the reality of the situation, and they're willing to take on quite a bit of, we'll call it debt-to-income ratio to keep their pretense alive.
And I'm sure repossessing their kneecaps isn't anywhere in the agreement fine print.
Kneecaps are passe.
That typically we the threat of we'll call it corporal punishment is enough to gain compliance with our contract holders. But obviously, if that falls through, then we're obligated on our honor to follow through.
And so it seems as though your enterprise is more than just on the material plane. You're hoping to crack into the soul coin market, perhaps procure the most powerful form of currency in hell.
Lack of a better word, yes. There's much bigger fish to fry than some rich assholes who want to keep up their community image.
I suppose the ones are an ambitious stunt.
Some of us more than others.
I'll let that slide.
But what slide? I'm sorry.
I think he's referring to my master.
Clyde, who is your master?
Let's say Sid. Let's give out his first name.
You said that as though you had some connection with the ones. Is the world, or rather the planes, smaller than I thought?
It's similar, but our business is different compared to his. For him, they give off loans. For us, we're kind of similar, but we don't give off loans. We watch each other's backs, almost like loyals. But we are also some of us are not afraid to get hands dirty when it comes a time for assassinations, especially for black blood. Now and again, I would hear we would be hired for such work, but it's always hush hush.
So
I'm not sure with the wands or not. I'm not. Do my best to keep away from that.
So you are a bunch of family assassins. You're a butler to a family of assassins, or are you an assassin yourself?
I was an assassin myself. I will be honest. I went to school of the Moonfallen Estate. They are a bunch of maids and butlers over assassinations, pleasures, keeping such. In fact, the head of the Moonfallen Estate is a succubus, but she doesn't necessarily kill. She actually works for someone else as well.
Is that ultimately your connection to hell? How you find yourself here in the first place?
I didn't put the two to two together, but all I went there was for schooling to work under my master Sid. I didn't get too in depth. I just wanted to prove myself worthy of being accepted to a family.
Very
Fair enough.
Rahim.
Yes.
I can't help but notice some themes about you that make me want to ask.
Things about me?
Which god did you abandon?
You must know Muhammad.
And why would one abandon such a god and come here?
The god of dragons.
That's the one. I found myself in a particular situation where I chose the help of someone else over just dying or just having faith, I guess.
about these celestial gods.
They're overrated?
Very much so.
Hmm.
I think, and this is me just thinking, I think these prime deities have had it a little too cushy for a little too long. And they take the worship of mortals for granted. They don't pay quite as close attention to their subjects the way that some of us do. As we have to really work for our following.
I mean, work for it? I mean, you offer deals to people who desperately want something. Is that kind of your thing? And then when they're done, not like you have any use for them. Not like you really care, right?
No. But while we don't sit on our throne and offer charity on a whim, or vice versa, withhold charity on a whim, we're motivated to seek out and help people if they have something to offer. And that cost aside, you're alive, aren't you?
I suppose there's something accidentally benevolent about trying to create win-win scenarios for people.
You may have had a heavy cost to pay, but here you stand before us alive, and your God didn't do that.
True.
But wait, Rahim.
But it cost me something as well. So, can't really say it came out a win-win, honestly.
I suppose the question I have is, my understanding is that when you worship a god such as Bahamut, and then you sort of turn your back on them, you also lose your power. How is it that you have remained so powerful in spite of having seemingly renounced your dragon god?
Oh, I know this. It's the oath that Rahim made. Oaths are a powerful thing. And if you break them, well, you get a different kind of power.
But
You say that as though you got it from experience there, Shapai.
A little bit.
Sharp Eyes is essentially right, though.
Hmm?
I said Sharp Eyes is essentially right, though. Just, let's say the channel of which power can't change. It doesn't go away.
I've always thought these paladins and clerics walk around touting about, please God give me strength. Fully believe that their strength is gifted to them and can be taken away on a whim. But often I think people underestimate their own power within. I don't think anyone understands that more than a wizard.
Yes, that piques my curiosity, actually, Mr. Wan. I suppose we come from different schools of magic and different quarters of magic as well. How is it that you seem to pull upon the weave?
It's family tradition. And frankly, members of our family journey the globe, the Sword Coast, learning from the most exclusive institutions. But I mean, a favorite of mine is Candlekeep. But we have the monetary resources and the contacts to not only educate continuously the generations on business practice, but also the muscle of how we gain compliance. And unlike other entrepreneurs who hire mercenaries or literal muscle, we use magic. But also, don't challenge a one's to fisticuffs either.
I was not planning on it.
Oh god. Quentin, how much of Elias is a fucking monk?
You should ask about his sister.
I mean, most wizards, schooling. But you seem to. So you don't strike me as formally academic.
It is very interesting. All of the people from the West, they learn everything that they know from books and from scrolls. And I suppose it is helpful to have these as resources as I come, because then I can know everything that you know simply by reading what you have. But there are other ways of knowing. That is the sort of tradition that me and my people have drawn from.
There is some kind of thing about you that says culture and community.
I suppose those are words for them.
Yes. Well. Rahim, for what it's worth, you don't need to go crawling back to any god. I think you'll do just fine on your own.
As now, I'm focused on one thing. Once that's taken care of, I'll figure out what to do from there.
And what's that?
Getting the soul out of here. And if I do have to crawl back to the deity to get that done, then I might have to crawl.
And when you get the soul, I'm assuming you want to bring someone back to life. Do you have a body ready and willing? Is this soul already manifested into a vessel?
Should be, yeah.
Well, I wish you luck.
You all, as you're having this very serious conversation, hear a heavy body fall against the door. And then sort of scramble for the doorknob. And open it. Close it behind them.
I think that's a signal.
Ninky?
No, not quite. And as you turn to look, the person that you see looks like a rather ugly, but in a mundane sort of way. Just an ugly tiefling. One horn broken off. Gray skin, kind of like the color of like mushrooms.
It was Bizarro?
Indeed. And they drop the polymorph they have, and they just look like unformed clay with two burning yellow eyes stuck in the semblance of a face.
Neat. Clay face.
You have returned already? That was actually faster than I was expecting.
I almost feel bad taking your money, but I've done what you contracted me for. I actually even made you an appointment with Barbula. It was that easy.
Oh, really? That easy? Oh.
Excellent work.
He has a soul brokerage. I walked in and said that I needed an appointment. I
Neat.
spoke with a very nice secretary. She gave me a tour of the facilities. They have several offices. The clerks are primarily imps, though there are also a number of other devils in his employ.
Elias, I swear to God, if we're just hitting a hot office, we're
Well, I mean that's what it is.
Yeah, in fact, it is. Yes.
It is literally a brokerage.
There's among the imps, the ones that appear to be more challenging, maybe the orthons.
Orthons. What the fuck's
All right. So if we have a map of where we are going, and we also know where they will be and at what time, then we will have the element of surprise. For example, if we created a pathway into the room from the other side.
The building itself is two stories. Actually, I can find the... Apparently. Is this the right one? Yeah, there it is. Cool. I will drop into the Discord what the building looks like. I put it in out of game chat.
Ooh.
There are 2 floors. The upstairs is where Barbula seems to take more important clients himself. His clerks occupy the 1st floor, in which there are several offices. The clerks downstairs are primarily imps. Upstairs, orthons. It's a number of very attractive clerks as well, if you're into female-shaped things.
Most helpful.
I believe, when I was there at least, there were, in addition to Barbula himself, 2 secretaries, a number of imps. Negligible. I didn't think that you needed me to count the imps, but less than half a dozen. And in the upstairs, 3 Orthon clerks, Barbula himself.
What are the chances? What are the chances that we could get Barbula in the room by themselves?
Well, I did make you an appointment with Barbula.
Yes, but would they have like lackeys or flunkies or something, books around? We would have to be worried about, or?
Certainly in the brokerage, but in the room, perhaps not.
Are we confident we can dispatch him quick enough to where reinforcements wouldn't come in time?
Yes.
Likely not. The building's they're not very large.
That's even if we get them all sequestered on the 1st floor, they'll just run up to the 2nd floor unless we're very quiet about it.
I suppose stealth is an option. It's the one that I generally prefer.
Quincy, you wouldn't have happened to prepared a silent spell.
I don't know that I have a silent spell, but here is what I'm thinking, something along these lines. If one of us were to walk in to have the actual appointment with this Barbula, then they could walk right into the room, and I could have positioned on them my little spider, Ududo. And then, once we are in the room, whoever goes inside can barricade the door so that no one else can come inside. And then I will use the scatter spell using the eyesight of my spider to teleport us all inside and jump them.
You know what? That sounds like a great idea.
That could work.
Yeah. Didn't seem, yeah. I was expecting, I guess, a little bit, yeah, harder to get into, but that seems pretty simple.
Elias, do you feel like being the face for this one, real quick?
I was thinking the same thing, Shop Eye. Perhaps I could be acquainted with you and play the part of your butler for this.
That is convenient because I did look like Elias.
Well, that works.
I clocked him as being the one in charge.
Do you usually
And
take
also
the form
the
of your...
only one that would not arouse suspicion.
yeah.
Considering there's an orc. Oh, who are you? And points at Clyde.
That
bug.
was the Wolfman.
And a... Oh, a lycanthrope. And an
Mhm.
angel blood. The actual devil seems to be the one that would cause the least stir.
Yes, fair enough.
Not an evil duo without a pet kitten around.
Did you
Yes,
just call
my
yourself a
Large
pet
and
kitten?
familiar.
Dense way. Okay. For Sebastian would have got that. Never mind.
Who's Sebastian?
Friend of mine, the one who hired me as a butler.
The one that turned you into a werewolf.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're your friend.
I know at least one Sebastian.
The crab?
The crab.
Wait, is your
Anyway.
Sebastian a sorcerer?
The one that I know? Yes.
Yeah.
How did you know?
I've also made their acquaintance.
In hell? Wow. You seem to get around.
Oh no, I'm not always in hell. I take contracts on the prime material plane also.
Interesting.
Hmm.
I suppose you are in
I'm
a similar
not
line of
infernal by
work.
nature. I can leave whenever I want.
I was totally thinking of the Little Mermaid and not Subterfuge.
I was also thinking of a little bit of red.
No, I'm afraid this Sebastian does not have a Caribbean accent. He is quite slippery, though. Tends to read people's minds. Very conflict avoidant, actually.
Shall we? Nobody has concerns over their health and wellness right now, do they?
No.
Prepared spells, perhaps?
I think we're good.
Ready to go.
We have 3 days to complete this, correct?
Well, I made your appointment for this afternoon, but
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Already on the calendar.
We're
this
getting this.
afternoon it is.
I mean, I suppose we could stand him up and then incur his wrath, perhaps. I did take the last appointment of the day.
Oh.
Oh, that's like the worst one. If your last appointment doesn't show up, that pisses.
A lot of people
Well,
off.
yes, but I felt as though that there would be fewer other people in the office.
It's true. Nobody's directly in line behind us.
That's true.
Also, wouldn't it ruin their day? Think of the stakeholders here.
Hmm.
Like you show up, you wait an hour for your appointment, and it turns out the guy you're there to see is dead.
Oh,
Would suck.
That'd be annoying.
Would definitely suck.
I'll keep that. You are a wicked one. I will keep that in my back pocket for the next time I've been hired to ruin someone's day.
Will you stop giving people ideas?
That one's free.
He is an idea man.
Here's my business card.
This is why I'm a businessman.
Oh, lovely. I mean, if you're going to be opening, or perhaps, and forgive me for the impertinence, I assume that you are planning a hostile takeover. You're going to be doing business on this realm. perhaps we could do a little bit of business.
I think so. You've done a good job so far.
All right, give me 10 minutes. I'm going to have to use a ritual spell to cast Find Familiar.
Yeah, lovely.
Summon my spider.
Do you need anything else from me? I believe I fulfilled my contract.
You have fulfilled your contract. Did we already pay you? I don't remember.
Did we pay half up front or full?
No, we paid full. It was,
Well, yes, I believe he did pay full, actually.
yeah, I paid
Across
full.
the table. It's been several weeks, and I was drunk when we did this, so...
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Sharp eye, I'll slide you 10 platinum.
I think actually Raheem paid for it.
Yeah, I paid.
It's like, why are you giving me
Daddy
Yeah,
Raheem.
Mm-hmm.
give me that platinum.
Because
All right.
he's like, I am tired of this. I'm signing this contract. They seem useful.
Yeah.
Well,
And useful they were.
If there's-
Good evening.
good day. If you need me, well, you know where to find. Well, maybe not me, but certainly Ilaria sticks out in the crowd. Do you
Regardless of what
recommend
you
the drink
look like,
of
I
the day?
think you're reachable by sending.
Oh. Yes, I've yet to figure out how to change my brain. It's the same one rattling in here no matter what. You recommend the drinks upstairs?
They're pretty reliable.
If you're
Yeah, so far, so
okay
good.
with what happens if I guess if a drink balds you, you could just regrow hair.
Well, I don't actually have any hair.
Oh well, there's mitigated risk for you then. Absolutely, I recommend the drinks.
Huh.
Oh,
Also,
But
if you
when
like
I look
screaming.
like someone else, it's an illusion.
Right.
And I mean, I suppose...
I definitely suggest the drinks upstairs. They're really
Oh,
good.
lovely.
Might as well,
Lovely. Wearing
yeah.
other people's skin is itchy. Yours, Sir Wand, Lord Wand, particularly itchy. Does not fit me well. Fits you quite nicely, though.
Now, my suggestion. You look at Quincy. I believe we can both conjure things to our aid. If we needed a distraction on the first floor, I think we could keep them busy and while all of us remain in the second floor.
That is true. And just for the occasion, I did prepare the spell Summon Greater Demon. I just assumed that perhaps demons would be an interesting thing to keep devils busy.
Oh, definitely.
It's a personal favorite of mine, as he takes out from his pouch a blood vial.
Ha! You came prepared.
Are you summoning monkeys? You're
Crack
summoning
monkeys.
monkeys.
Crack
Yeah,
monkeys.
Very angry crack monkeys.
We're summoning...
Demon gorilla.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Let's walk and talk, gentlemen.
All right. The plan is you, Elias is gonna walk in with his butler, Clyde. They're going to hopefully isolate the target. Elias is going to have a Quincy spider somewhere on his person. Then, once they get to a secluded room, a Quincy will port the rest of the party into that room, and then we jump that motherfucker. Are we gonna bother being quiet if you're gonna do a distraction?
I don't.
Well, my understanding is once we defeat this guy, like, it doesn't really matter who's left standing. Like, So it doesn't matter if we cause a commotion or try to be stealth. We just need to take this guy out, correct?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I wouldn't mind if the staff in there perished. I was going to do a swap of cabinet anyway. We could try to keep it stealthy. It's just if we don't have anything downstairs keeping them busy, they're going to flow upstairs.
All right, start with the sword, then move to the gun.
Depending on the circumstances, if I am inside of the room, I can use a wall of force across the face of the door to prevent anything from coming inside.
That's good.
If your concentration on that were to fail, though.
You love that spell.
I'm just trying to use my toolkits to the best of my ability. I summon things and trade barriers. What do I look like, a fireball machine to you?
Please. Excuse me if I'm overstepping the bounds of my contract, but you could in fact just lock the door.
That
That
would be
would
too
give me
easy. They
some
could
time.
blow that door down with some sort of power or something.
Lock a door on me, and the door's just getting blown down.
An axe breaks a door.
But it would waste your resources. It would take time.
That is true. Maybe first line of defense is
Maybe
lock the door.
Less is more.
Then we'll wall of force after if the door should fail.
That's your contingency.
Yeah.
And I have one of those as well.
I've been doing clandestine work for some time. Sometimes the easiest solution is a locked door.
All right.
And with that, I bid you adieu.
I follow him out.
Yeah. As you're walking up the stairs, Rosario resumes the skin of the vaguely ugly gray-skinned tiefling, so that we don't see a different person come out the door that went in the door.
An ugly tiefling? Impossible.
They're always sexy.
Yeah.
You know, distinguished. Character. He's a character actor, if you will. The Willem Dafoe of tieflings.
I'm just thinking they look like Zevlor from Baldur's Gate 3. Just like slightly Zevlor.
All right.
As we're walking to that particular district, I'm like, Iquetsu. I think it's important in this situation for me to look as official as possible. I need a briefcase.
A briefcase. Is it okay if your briefcase is glowing slightly and clearly magical?
Absolutely. I'm rich. I have a fancy briefcase.
Briefcase coming right up. And I will minor conjuration a briefcase.
If you will.
And as I hand it to you, a little spider crawls onto your arm.
You make your way. It's not very far to the financial district. You do have to navigate slightly backwards through the Bazaar of Flesh, and there's a completely different set of horrific delights on display. But you do also pass a stall of a one-eyed closet. Bitter melon? Anybody like to buy a bitter melon? Brined fresh last night. Bitter melon.
Elias just walks past him and rudely throws a piece of platinum on the ground and snatches the watermelon and starts eating it with one hand while he holds the briefcase with the other.
He's a bit excessive, Elias.
No, it seems as though he's getting into character.
He scrabbles for the piece of platinum. He overpaid. You do witness live flaying as a treat as you walk past. There's Irinkius Lovely red hair, red like rubies, flowing down her back. Wings. Very skilled with the fillet knife. And she produces... You know how you can peel an apple and the peel stays in one piece?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, impressive.
Oh no.
She presents the skin in one piece that she's flayed.
Does it look like footy pajamas?
How many
It's a bit
times?
like footy pajamas, yeah. There's even
How
a
many
butt
times
flap.
have they done that to be that proficient?
Yes.
Ah,
They are essentially immortal beings, so
okay.
functionally immortal.
Fleshy pajamas? Wondering what to call this.
You've got it in one, sir. Would you like to buy a pair of fleshy pajamas? I'm selling them.
No, thanks.
It's like eating string cheese.
Hey, oh, you want a snack? Oh, I can.
Okay. Did
If
you
you
read my
talk to
mind or
Rupert
something?
down the way, you can have snacks of all sorts of folk. But me, bespoke, cured pajamas.
I was going to say, he could Clyde licks his chops, but he already stated something before.
Mhm. I've got someone just your size, though not as many limbs, actually.
No, thank you. I don't need flesh.
Don't make eye contact with the vendors.
That's something I need to start learning. Like, usually the Dead South has got some nice street food, and I even think,
Oh, you want tacos? There's tacos down the way. You're gonna have a walk-in taco.
This is part of their business practice. Is like the more grotesque that they make it, the more likely you are to be unable to resist looking at them, and that's how they reel you in.
yeah, but do they actually sell? But they actually sell human here.
Well, yeah. I mean, you gotta follow through on your business model.
No. But are you talking about slave? I'm literally talking about human flesh.
Are you
To eat.
interested in
Yeah.
human flesh?
I'm talking generally that they just do some sick ass shit here to make it to where you can't look away.
Raheem, Aquinsu, fuck, I might as well tell Elias too. Don't go to the Dead South. You will be killed, gutted, and turned into a taco. And you are fucking
Alright.
delicious.
If you're
Good.
nostalgic for home, you can have all manner of creature in a taco.
Tempting.
Tell them Roberta sent you.
Tempting, but we have a job to do.
10% off referral.
Mm. We take care of our own here. Do not accept the lotion. Don't accept the lotion.
What?
Just go
Lots of
that way.
rules.
If you go that way, there's a very aggressive lotion salesman. He's got 6 sets of hands. It's too much.
That's more than you. Looks like Sharp.
I mean,
You
I
ever
got
had an
friends.
aggressive salesman rub free lotion on you with 6 hands?
It is disturbing.
Yeah.
I
got
shudder.
friends.
P.
I got
Diddy
friends.
levels of
I shudder.
Oh no!
Baby oil.
Diddy levels.
Oh, no, the baby oil here is made of actual babies, 100% actual babies.
Ah,
it's made out of real babies.
real bad.
Sounds like a spider of some sort. No, thank you.
Where do they source their babies from?
Good question.
You'd be surprised. Well, maybe you
I think
wouldn't.
I would.
I mean, where do you think the godless liberals send their babies?
Oh no! Oh no!
We need to leave hell. Get out of here.
Oh no!
This is a bad place.
You see a number of devils wearing red hats.
Ah.
Asmodeus now has a blonde comb over.
Oh,
Welcome to hell.
No, we
Enough
definitely
escalated.
So you make your way through the financial district, assuming you do not want to stop for human tacos.
No.
Quite easily, and a Barbula's firm is exactly where Rosario pointed it out. There's even a sign out front, gilded and magicked, so no one can steal it. That says Barbula LLC.
Pretentious asshole named it after himself. Can you believe it?
Didn't even use his last name.
Are you gonna like rename it when you take over though? To like Elias Wands?
Well,
Wands
I mean-
LLC.
That makes more sense.
Well, I thought it'd be like a
Devils don't have last names.
why don't you name it like a lawyer place? Wands and Wands?
yeah, something like that.
Wands and Wands.
Wands and Wands.
That would mean you would need to loop in one of your siblings, though.
Oh my fucking god.
Never mind that.
What's she doing here?
What's she doing here?
Oh wow.
What the hell is that? Does anybody see that?
Yeah, it's really into
Oh no.
What a fun way for me to realize that I didn't turn on Explorer mode.
Huh. What is she doing here?
She's there, feet up on the desk. Fucking shit. Eliza doesn't know who she is, though.
Nope.
The doors swing open and he walks in with his briefcase, takes off his sunglasses.
Yeah, I don't think Clyde knows her either. I think he only met her once. But the other party interacted with her.
Oh yeah.
Quincy, you got-
wands.
The secretary, it's just bosoms. So many bosoms. Like ram horns, highly shined, spiraling, a blonde updo.
I'm assuming majorly exposed too. Now, like no cleavage, just right there, right at the tips.
Oh yeah. It's just like 2 strips of fabric, and as you look closer, you realize that she's actually just wearing contracts. Just strips of contracts.
It's like CVS receipts.
Yes, exactly. She thick 'em in all the right places.
A titty devil.
Titty devil, exactly. She adjusts a small square set of spectacles further down on her nose and looks at the... One moment, please. Ah, yes. I see that you have the last appointment of the day. Wait one moment. And, let me call up to my colleague on the 2nd floor. We had an appointment run slightly long this afternoon. But I believe that, my employer would be more than happy to keep appointment with you. One moment. And she puts 2 fingers to her ear and calls up to the 2nd floor. Joel? Yes, can I send up Barbula's last appointment of the day? Uh-huh. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Lovely. Mr. Wands and...
I'm Mr. Wands' butler, just accompanying him. We have appointments after this too.
This is my entourage.
Mr. Wands and valet shall be up shortly. Please, if you'll make your way up the stairs behind me. You and your valet shall find refreshment on the 2nd floor as we wait for the other appointment to finish. As you make your way past and up to the 2nd floor, there is a nearly identical titty demon sitting at a reception desk on the 2nd floor.
I wonder who this other appointment is.
The titty demon on the secretary on the 2nd floor says, Mr. Wands, can I interest you in any refreshment? I'm afraid that we've had a An appointment runs slightly long. It's a repeat customer, and she presents trouble.
Trouble.
Well,
One always has to stick out when you have a bunch of clients.
I don't
I don't
Always
suppose
the
you
one.
guys have any orphan tears.
Both
course.
tears. A little spicy today, aren't we?
You permit your valet such liberty, Mr. Wands. She claps. And a imp comes in. Orphan tears for Mr. Wands, please. A single or a double?
A
A single will do just fine, thank you.
Nothing. Orphan tears, single. He flits off, brings it back. It's a small little vial with a stopper in it. When you uncork the stopper, you hear the sobs of many an orphan distillated into a liqueur. It tastes of desperation.
You can smell the despair for that one.
You should
You should try it, Clyde.
It's
It's quite refreshing.
Oh, maybe next time I'm here sugar for business and try to need to be professional as much as I could for you.
That was a
That
test.
was
This is
test.
a very rare vintage, in fact, Mr. Wands. There's a great fire and very many orphans.
Let's see here.
It seems as though they are on the second floor, and they are waiting. I suppose they're in line or something.
What, did the last appointment go too long?
I cannot hear, but I can see in bursts. I can toggle back and forth between my sight and the sight of my spider, which is very good because it has 8 eyes. But
So
I'm assuming this is the guy.
Yes.
Is
Is there?
Are they
in like a room,
like a
private room, or
are
are we able to see them, hear them?
You can't see them from where you are. There is a wall, that extends from the staircase up. So you can't see them from where you are, but you can hear raised voices. You hear a deep voice. If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. You must complete the contract as specified if you would like to retrieve the collateral that you've given me and attain your goals. You have made good progress, Miss Erevan, but you have not completed our contract. You are still short. I do not care to hear more of your excuses, and I do not want to see your cursed face again until you have completed our contract as discussed. Good day. And you see escorted out by a hunched, ugly little devil. A tiefling woman. Indeterminate years, adult, somewhere in her 30s, maybe 40s. Cloven hooves. She's dressed as a woman who knows what she's about. Short red hair. Very knowing green eyes. As she passes you, she seems to clock as many things about you as she possibly can. And the demon with her, the Orthon, has a very tight grip on her upper arm, and escorts her downstairs past you.
Immortal dealing with Barbula.
Something like immortal. more like a pain in the ass, if you'll excuse. Excuse me, Mr. Mons. You don't want to hear my office gossip, but if you'll give... She holds her finger to her ear. Yes, sir. Indeed. I have. He just needs a moment to compose himself after that rather trying interview. And he'll see you momentarily. He's indicated that I should offer you additional refreshment, if you so wish.
And I've guided the three folks to the back, around to the window closest to Barbula, based off of where they seem to be positioned relative to the rest of the...
Yeah. The building itself is 2 stories, though the ceilings don't seem particularly high. It is a rather nondescript office building. I would say that the ceilings of each floor maybe 8 to 9 feet. So not grandiose by any nature. The kind of place that probably has industrial carpeting. I do have Widow's Wail if you are inclined to additional refreshment. Well,
Widow's Wail?
Sir Barbula composes himself.
In this particular setting, so there's the Zakaya secretary who's sitting in front of us.
Yes.
And then you have the Orthon clerk doing what off to the sides?
Yeah, they appear to be going through, they're standing at bookcases. And they're shelving things, organizing, taking notes. These are clerks doing basic... I imagine them as sort of like paralegals. Sort of keeping track, doing the accounting. That kind of thing. They're doing the footwork for Barbula.
They don't seem to be paying us close attention.
Nope.
Because in this particular scenario, what I would like to do is cast Charm Monster on the secretary.
Okay. I need to rearrange my windows for a moment. Pardon. Just out of curiosity, what level is Charmed Monster is 3rd or 4th level? Or no, Charmed Monster is level.
It is 4th.
4th, okay. Right. Wisdom 21. She fails.
When she offers them a drink, he'll respond. An infernal whiskey will do, or scotch or something to that effect. And when she hands him the glass, his fingers meet hers in the handoff, and the spell enchants her in that moment. And he goes, "Thank you, dear. Now, if you'd be so kind, would you please attend to some of the friends I have downstairs and await for them to arrive and bring them up when they greet you?"
Of course, Mr. Mons, of course. Shall they ask for you by name?
Yes.
Or shall I know them by their faces?
If anyone happens to arrive and ask for wands, consider them in my company and please bring them up.
Of course, it shall be done.
Guys, we need to make our way back around to the front. It seems as though he has arranged for us to be led up by one of the secretaries. It seems as though he has used some sort of magic to charm her.
So we gotta run back to the. Okay.
Yes, we just have to make our way back to the front.
Okay.
You're a quick person. Back to it.
And when
And when they arrive,
do
leave us be. We have private matters to discuss.
Of course, Mr. Woods. We value privacy here.
I do appreciate your discretion.
Enjoy your whiskey. Fabiola will be with you momentarily.
Is Oleander right there? Or is she no longer on the premises?
No, you do. You see her being escorted out.
Come around the corner, see Oleander. Stop for a second. Oleander.
Sharp eye.
What are you doing here?
Business. What are you doing here?
Pleasure.
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 Well, you and I have different ideas of what pleasure is. Raheem.
Oleander.
She jerks her arm out of the grip of the devil at her. Perhaps we'll see each other again after you've concluded your business here.
Maybe.
Most likely.
Though I'd stick around, maybe stay under something that got a roof. I think I heard thunder a second ago.
The weather does change rather quickly. In hell. Perhaps I'll take your advice. Good day, gentlemen. Frank.
Bitch.
He huffs and moves back inside.
We should wait here for the secretary, I believe.
Okay.
All right. You hear Barbula, Elias, Mr. Wands. My time is yours, and it is not cheap.
I would
Shall we,
doubt
master?
that.
We'll
Walk around the table.
Yes. Mr. Wands. What exactly can I do you for?
You see,
You see,
I've
come from Dis. Perhaps you've heard of the work I've done. It's a bit new on the scene. I wouldn't blame you for not knowing if you don't. But I'd like to introduce myself formally. Elias Swans, head of House Swans on the material plane.
Oh, yes.
Come here to make a name for myself in the Nine Hells, and I figured you would be a good contact to have should I be interested in getting my toes wet in the soul trade business.
I'm not looking for an apprentice, but I have heard of your work. I assume it serves you well in Dis.
They are in the meeting now. I'm going to knock.
The door swings open when you knock.
We were told to wait for a secretary to have them take us up. We are with Mr. Wands.
You see two identical, very booby secretaries. They are identical. The one says, "Oh, yes. Yes, please, follow me upstairs."
Thank you.
Indeed, we usually...
Gentlemen, come with us.
usually don't have
Keep your eyes
such
to
large
yourself.
parties.
Keep your eyes to yourself.
There's not usually such large parties in our meetings. You are very handsy with one another. You must have spent a lot of time in each other's company. May I interest you in any refreshment?
Not at
I
this
believe the
time.
meeting is already in progress.
Yes, we should hurry.
I'll announce you.
She scurries around the edge.
Should we like lock
Excuse
the
me.
door? As soon as she leaves, should we like close the door or something like that?
Is there a
There
door?
is
or
a
is it
door.
just
There's a door. There's a door at the top of the stairs.
Excuse me, Barbula, the rest of Mr. Wan's party has arrived.
What do you... What?
I'm just gonna go lock this door.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Wands?
Seems our appointment has arrived early on us. They are impatient.
He looks at the secretary and waves her off.
She bows.
I
Please,
apologize.
just call.
Thank you. That's quite enough.
Indeed.
You'll have to forgive the unexpected arrivals. I travel with quite the entourage. He takes out a scroll. I understand that this is the last moment of your day, and your last meeting ran late, so I'll be quick with this. As he unravels the scroll, slides it in the middle of the table. It says, I trust you'll be reasonable. I'm interested
In what regard?
I'm interested in purchasing your enterprise, taking it off your hands, acquiring the stocks and all assets thereforth. You walk away with this. He slides forward a bag of platinum. In exchange for the souls and the assets of the business, and you walk away with your life.
I'll give you one opportunity to leave, since you give me the first laugh I've had in a decade. You may have to the count of 5. He holds
I'm
up a
afraid we
hand.
won't need that time as he stands up and
I was say, I was gonna-
party. It's time.
I was gonna grab
Did I
the
like
pen,
lock
I just
the
recommend
door or
signing
something
it.
before like?
Oh yeah, you already said that you were gonna lock the door.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, just...
Yeah.
I was gonna grab
You
the
already said you were
pen
gonna
and
do
walk
that.
over. So I recommend signing it, as I always was referred as the cleanup crew back at home.
Well, I'm so very glad for you.
Hmm.
Oh shoot!
Holy fuck!
I was too busy. locking the door.
Nice. That part was ready. His finger itching for it to shoot.
Sharp Eye throws his poncho over his left shoulder and reveals instead of a revolver, it is full on a katana. The back talker grabs it and then is gonna look like he's gonna rush Barbula.
Okay.
Amazing.
Do damage.
Fantastic.
Wow.
So, with that, I declare beer and bio break if you need it.
Beer.
I don't have to work tomorrow, so I could go to comfortably midnight
Oh, nice.
here, if not a little bit later.
Sweet.
So, we're good.
Let's
but I do
fucking
need to
go.
pee, so, that's what I'm gonna do.
Alrighty.
Cool.
I need to do my normal thing whenever we get into a fight.
Yeah, I was hoping to be waiting around the corner. I didn't know the lady was going to be like, "Oh, we're going to introduce you." I'm like, "Oh, stop,
Oh no! Quentin changed the plan! Quentin changed the plan!
stop, lady!" I think, oddly enough, 26 plus 4.
Does anybody know what kind of devil Barbula is? I know what the Orthons are.
with a name like Barbula, he should be a barb devil.
We've killed a lot of barb devils.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use my Base Spirit in this one. Because it does slightly more damage.
Than anything else you got? Or the more damage than the demon?
It does more damage than the dragon.
Oh, the dragon.
Yeah, because I can attack 4 times. It's 1d6 plus 3 plus the spell level plus 1d6 force damage, and the extra 1d6. Makes the difference.
Wait, what's your summoning philosophy? Summon one big strong thing or a bunch of small things that can do a lot of attacks?
One big strong thing at a time.
At a time?
Because if they kill this one, then we'll go on to the next one. It's definitely just Pokemon.
It's definitely just Pokemon. Go, Charizard.
I choose you.
Maybe eventually Quincy will get to the point where I'd be like, "Go, God of Time!" Oh, I need fight music.
Man, I felt shitty for this initiative.
What's everybody's playlist for this campaign?
I don't actually listen to music while I DM.
You don't?
Crazy. That's psychotic.
That is psychotic. How do you do it? I need some sort of like fight music or something. I found a thing on Spotify that is just like the sounds of the 9 layers of hell.
Ooh.
It's got Avernus, Dis, Minaros,
Oh, cool.
Phlegethos. I gotta link it. You're right. Right.
Link it. I always am juggling between like The Witcher, Assassin's Creed, Baldur's Gate, sometimes Devil May Cry.
I made a Sharp Eye Vibes playlist.
Sci-fi vibes. I like to think it's like a lo-fi with like the art.
Oh, I wish. No, it's just a bunch of like it's the Heavy, Poor Man's Poison, a band called the Dead South.
Oh.
It's a bunch of like bluegrass and twangy country.
Twangy country. I like to think it's like lo-fi art of him like cleaning his gun at night at a campfire, and he's got like, and the music is like Western lo-fi.
Western lo-fi.
It's just like an 8-bit fire.
With just like a small sound effect in the background of like fire crackling. Very relaxing.
Mm-hmm. I have the nastiest. I'm so pleased with the stat blocks I pulled for this.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
I did see the excruciator on the first floor.
Oh.
What the hell's an excruciator?
Oh, it's an excruciarch. Never mind.
Yeah, it's an
That's still
excruciator.
something scary, terrifying.
It looks
Pain
terrifying.
Devil.
Uh-huh.
Is this from do you have the Kobold Press monster manual things volumes? I don't remember what they're called.
This is from the module.
Oh, this is the module. Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
What's the original?
Yep.
Huh.
It has a trait called sadism.
Oh no.
Yes.
Also, vulnerable gaze, Gurge, Storm of Steel. It is very BDSM coded.
Oh yeah, Canes.
Already putting those gift cards to use, huh?
Yeah. Sorry, in that bio break, I was just scarfing my face down. I already finished the nuggies.
I was just scarfing my face down.
Okay. So, Sharp Eye, you flip back your poncho to reveal the backbiter. And it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Get real close into his face and then slash him 3 times with the back talker.
Awesome. What is the meaning of this? Yes, that hits. Yep.
And one of those I'm going to add a cruelty die.
Okay.
Where are my cruelty die? Where are my Sharper runs forth, and the first 3 slashes are just real quick, almost lightning fast. Can't see it. But then he brings his sword around and then stabs it through his chest and then twists the blade. And his mandibles make an odd, what you think might be a smile, if a wasp can smile. As he does an extra d6.
He appears to take all of the damage as you slash at him.
And cut him up like sashimi. And then, that is Sharp Eye's turn.
Excellent. Wonderful. At the end of your turn,
Uh-oh.
Barbula is going to use a legendary action to use Provoke Rage. Each creature within 60 feet must succeed on a DC 24 Wisdom saving throw, or use its reaction to make a melee weapon attack against a random creature within reach.
Oh.
If no creatures are within reach, it makes a ranged weapon attack against a random creature within range, throwing its weapon if necessary. This attack is made with advantage and gains a +4 bonus to the damage roll.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
So, Clyde succeeds.
You gave me like a D8 earlier, right?
Yeah, I gave you a d8 for something. This would be it. I think this would also trigger the magic effect I dropped on everyone.
It's not a spell.
It's not a spell?
It's a magical. It has to be a magical effect for it to work.
Roll a 7. What are the odds they roll?
Sharp Eye also fails.
I'll hold on to it.
So, everybody except for Clyde fails. Equinsu.
Raheem, is it like a +4 being around you or something?
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Does that help you?
Okay. I hope so. Okay.
He didn't need it. You pass anyway. So, everybody except for Clyde and Equinsu, you must use your reaction to make an attack against someone within range. Melee attack if there is someone within melee range. If there is not someone within melee range, you make a ranged attack.
I'm so sorry, Kletsu.
You could. There's other people you can attack.
That's
Melee first, and then range after.
He has 10 feet of range with his tentacle arms. Attack the secretary.
Is secretary? Yes.
Roll a d4.
Uh-huh.
If you roll a 3 or a 4, it's sharp eye. If you roll a 1 or a 2, it's a
Okay.
I hate how this works.
I'm gonna ask. Am I just hitting Barbula again? Because he's the closest one to me.
Let the hate consume you.
So sorry.
It's not the first time it
I'm
wouldn't be
gonna
the
say
last.
no because that would be dumb.
Alright. Can I shoot
But
Raheem?
You can shoot Raheem.
I'm gonna hit you back.
There is an incentive not to shoot me.
That's true. Oh fuck, yeah. Yep.
Well, even with a shield, that would hit.
If Sharp Eye shoots me though first, could I technically just focus my attack on him then? I feel like I'm just doing natural response. Or we're gonna stick with the D4. If Sharp Eye shoots me, would I just naturally feel though the need to just stab him instead?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, yeah. Well,
That makes sense.
I think I go.
It feels canon.
Yeah, I feel like I'm about to go for a Quincy, get shot in the back, and then just like this, throw the fork at Sharp.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Is it weapon attacks specifically, or should I be casting a cantrip at somebody?
Melee or ranged, if you can't make a melee attack. But it does not say. Let me double check the wording.
Oh my god, Raheem's attack doesn't hit me.
Oh,
It
thank
just
goodness.
says, oh no, it does say a ranged weapon attack. So it's not spell.
28 is the actual hit.
Oh, that definitely hits me.
Yeah, 21 is the damage. Well, technically 25.
Oh, Jesus
Yeah, 25 is the damage.
Ow!
Yeah, Raheem hits like a truck.
Raheem hits like a truck.
He does, in fact.
Raheem takes 10 back.
Yep.
Alright. For Elias,
Mhm.
I want to roll a D3 and see who I hit here. One is Raheem, 3 is Clyde.
Okay.
Clyde, you watch as Elias is like...
Wait. You also have to roll something too. Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
A wisdom save to attack you?
Yeah.
18?
Yeah, beats it. Wait, hold up. Yep, beats it.
Elias doesn't actually have a ranged melee weapon attack, so what he's gonna do is he stands up, grabs the chair behind him, and throws it over the table at Clyde.
Wonderful. Okay.
WWE style.
He has a 10 for strength, so I guess it's just a straight roll.
Yeah, make an improvised weapon attack. So.
I think. Did Barbula just cast Barroom Brawl?
Barroom Brawl.
Yeah, he cast ballroom blitz.
This like lanky wizard just clumsily grabs a chair and hucks it across the table at you, pathetically.
Yep. And then
You glance like you're about to throw a chair at me, but anyone who's like watched Shrek sees like Clyde doing the Puss in Boots with the big eyes and everything. Like, don't hurt me.
cool. It's Barbula's turn now. After you all.
Elias definitely kicks dogs. Anyway.
I'm a cat right now.
Yeah.
No hesitation.
None. Barbula, after taking this hit, unleashing this ripple of rage out for him. It's almost like his pheromones change, and it just fills you with incandescent rage that makes you lash out at your compatriots. But then...
But wait, there's more.
He casts, on his turn, Destructive Wave.
Oh.
So he pulls from his robes a great sword, knocks it into the table, and a ripple of energy bursts outward from him. And so I need all of you to make Constitution saving throws. And this
I was gonna
would
ask.
be impacted by the magic. Good, this is a spell.
I was going
Everyone?
to ask
Or-
if I can counterspell in this
You
moment.
can't, you use
Oh,
your
I used my
reaction.
reaction to throw a fucking chair. Oh no!
If you had not, you would have been able to do it.
I feel like this is calculated. All right.
I've had a long time to think about how this fight was going to go.
Is this a concentration check technically?
If you want to use your advantage, you can.
Yeah, you can.
And Sharp A, you got a 27. What? Yeah.
27?
Yeah, you're within range. Or are you, Quincy? Not you guys.
What's that?
Not me.
A Quincy, roll a con save
What the?
with advantage.
Why would I do that? Destructive
Because
wave
you're
has
being
a 30
attacked
foot
by
radius.
destructive wave. You're still within range.
It's 30 foot range? What's its range?
Oh, it is 30 feet, so when it hit you, you used your contingency?
I don't have a choice. It procs whether I want it to or not.
Okay.
I would actually prefer it not, but
Okay, understood. Then, no, it doesn't. Everybody passes, but
And it's a big butt.
you're not knocked prone because you've all passed. So there's that.
Sweet.
Oh. Poo.
relatively low rolls. That's not bad.
It is very low rolls, actually. Let me double check that that's the correct number of dice. I think it is. Yeah. Yeah, you all take 6 necrotic damage if you failed and you're not knocked prone. We're rounding up because fuck you, that's why.
Fuck you, though. Classic.
You said how much damage was that?
6.
6.
Oh.
Alrighty. I think that is all he can do. Let me double check. Yep. That's it.
So you want to play
Elias, it is your turn.
Yeah. Elias, after getting hit by that spell, is going to cast
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where is it? I have it here. Infernal Calling.
Okay.
Things are getting. Remember that's happening.
Alright, what are we
Oh,
He takes out a ruby gem and ignites his hand in flame, and runic symbols appear all over the gem, and he calls forth an infernal.
Wow.
From the jangling hitter come forth, and he summons a chain devil on the table in front of Barbula.
pop?
oh,
You need initiative. Initiative is 10. There you go.
And I have. Do I have the sheet here? Oh, the
Here,
sheet here
I
doesn't
can-
work.
I can add it. I'm adding it to you right now.
Did you just summon a devil from like somewhere else in Avernus?
It's from here on this. It's from
Yeah.
the jangling hitter just
From
down
the
the
jangling
river.
hitter.
Oh,
He snarls.
I need.
You should have. I put it in your journal. You should have access to him.
It's giving me the bio and info, but it's not giving me their character sheet. That's the problem.
Oh. Weird.
I think you have to put it under my control.
Oh, okay.
And then I think I can access that.
There you go. See if that works.
Maybe if I refresh. There it goes. Yeah, it's working now.
Cool.
And then on my bonus action,
Mm-hmm.
I will take out a familiar vial of potion and drink a potion of hill giant strength.
Mm. You eat the toenail like it's the worm in a tequila.
Crunch it. They just
Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, like Mario.
yeah, and then he and Orudo will interpose between him and Aquensu. And he will this particular spell has the devil go immediately after me.
Oh. Does it?
Did I post the spell in
Yeah,
chat?
you did. It said it makes its own initiative roll.
Oh, never mind. I got it confused with Greater Demon. Greater Demon does it afterward.
Okay. I was like, I read the thing.
Yeah, you're right. I've got them.
Okay.
I got them all twisted.
Okay, cool.
Twist it upside down.
Oh, I rolled initiative for it. I rolled a 10 for it.
Okay.
But whatever. It can keep the 16. I don't give a shit.
10's fine.
Which means it puts it after you anyway.
And okay.
Yeah.
Chain attack.
Chain devil thing.
For a 20. I'll get rid of this advantage.
Oh, just take whatever the first one is, if it's a straight roll. So, 20. Yes, that hits.
The target is grappled. On its turn, it can make an escape DC of 14.
Okay.
And it can attack again. For a 20.
Mm-hmm. Just do the 11. Because the 4 there is from the natural 20.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Is they both hit?
Yep. You just watch as this fire erupts out of the table and the chain devil unravels chains from its arms and swings them both onto him and wraps him up in chains.
Barbula hisses, I'm going kill you, take your soul, and that of all of your loved ones.
He points at the chain devil and then twitches one of his long, crooked fingers towards you.
And you, Mr. Wands, are not going to live to see the fruition of your puny ambitions.
Equally so, you're no better than any human mortal I've met. Never know when to give up your crumbling empire. And you're all the worse for it.
Clyde, your turn.
I'm gonna smack him across his face.
Yeah, do it.
Shut up!
Never mind.
Oh no.
I'm like fighting against the urge of being angry, like about pulling the urge.
Does him being grappled mean anything?
His movement is, his speed is 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I do.
He's not restrained.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's not restrained. That's it.
What did you roll? It's not showing up for me.
Oh, it was a
It was a.
what the, that's the
Oh,
one.
Oh, there it is. There we go. Yeah, 16 doesn't hit, and the natural one also obviously does not hit. You actually punch one of the chains, and it pops one of your knuckles sort of uncomfortably.
Okay. Attempt number 2. Alright. Pearly blows.
Animate chains requires that there are chains in the room.
Accidentally hit a button.
Oh, nat 14 does not hit either.
Help! Help!
Jeez, the rolls are struggling.
Oh no!
God!
Okay, you're just getting them all out of the way now. There's no way you can simply roll worse than you have this round.
I marked all my luck last game.
Yep.
Be
Yeah,
happy.
I would
that
like you
your
to
fists
roll
don't
damage.
break.
Because you have rolled 2 natural ones in the same round, I'd like you to roll damage and take that damage yourself.
Okay. 9 damage.
Yeah, you take 9 bludgeoning damage as you once again punch the chains that are wrapped around him.
Fuck.
You're like, fuck.
I'm not used to being a cat, he's being taller. What the hell?
Yep. Okay. Would you like to move or anything?
I'm gonna stay.
Okay. Excellent. It's the secretary's turn. The one that stayed up here.
Yeah, well, at least she's charmed.
That's true.
Could be worse.
Farm monster. Blah, blah, blah. It's friendly to you. Okay, cool. She sits at her desk, sort of filing her talons. She's like, Mr. Wands, is everything all right?
Like I said,
Can I offer you and your companions any refreshment?
Private conversation. I assure you, nothing to be concerned of.
Contract negotiation does sometimes get a little bit rowdy.
That's her turn.
Sometimes there's just a throwdown on the conference table.
I mean, yeah. Alright, this clerk runs out of the corner over here. That'd be really funny.
Uh-oh.
I'm not gonna do it, but it would be very funny.
Okay.
Okay. It runs up to you and pulls a quill, the quill it was using to make notes in its ledger, and attempts to stab you, Raheem. Let's see if it goes.
The Orthon's trying to pull a wick?
Yeah, with a pencil. That misses. Real bad. That's a 14.
That misses.
Yep. The other one. How much movement do these fuckers have? Okay. Hey, Greg, please get off of my fucking speaker cables. God damn it.
Fucking cat.
Uh-huh. He goes up here. And we'll try to... Oh, the first Orthon becomes invisible. Or the bonus action. The second one attacks with its quill. A 24 to hit. Does that hit you, Clyde?
No. This is how accountants fight.
So
Does a
aggressive.
24 hit you, Clyde?
Yes.
Cool. Oh my. You take 14 slashing damage,
Not bad.
20 poison damage.
Maybe
Or make
poison.
it, actually, make a save first. Sorry. You have to make a save.
What's the save?
Constitution.
Okay.
What level monk are you?
Oh, you
16.
succeed. You only take 10 poison damage, and you do
immune
not
to
have
poison.
the poison condition. And
I'm
if you're
immune
immune
to
to poison,
poison.
then it doesn't matter.
Cool.
And then we'll roll a d6 to see what additional effect we have.
Oh,
2.
You will take 10 radiant damage.
Oh no.
what?
And
Oh no, they have rapiers.
then you and all other creatures within 20 feet
Oh no.
of you
I think I'm just outside.
all other creatures within 20 feet of you need to make a con save.
Oh no.
Not again.
Even my poor secretary?
Even Barbula?
Yep.
Oh, I think I'm good.
21, that should be good.
Okay. The secretary is blinded. Rolled with a bleeding eye. Barbula would be blinded, but he uses a legendary resistance to not be blinded. Let's roll for the chain devil. The chain devil is also now blinded. Dope. Cool. Cool. X. Alright. That's the end of his turn. Equinsu.
Rahim, do you plan to stay where you are now, or will you be going somewhere else?
I mean, last time I checked, the plan was just get rid of that guy and be done with it, and everybody else should stop attacking, right?
Yes, so do you know where you will go to do that?
Probably like right here or here.
Understood. I will summon Fae at 8th level.
Ooh.
That's a thick Fae.
Tough.
Yeah, we getting thick with that Fae. And a friend of ours, Oshimiri, will be making a return.
Ooh.
And
Again?
she's,
The hell? This place is awful on my hair.
but it is at least a swamp plain. Perhaps it is more your style.
Just because I'm green doesn't mean I'm from a swamp.
My apologies. It will be brief. Ideally.
Thank you. Or you'll die, and then
Alright.
I never have to do this again.
That is true. It would be a shame.
For you.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
And I will have them short sword attack Barbula 4 times.
Alrighty. The number you're looking for is an 18.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll 4 of them if that's okay.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4. One is a natural 20.
Oh.
Yep, they all hit, and one is a natural 20. Do the
Nice.
3 regular ones first, and then we can resolve the natural 20 last.
Okay. So it is 2d6 plus 11. Are they immune to force damage?
I don't believe so, but let me double check.
Okay.
Quincy,
That just makes it easier.
what's the name of your summon?
Oshimiri.
Oh fuck, how do you spell that?
Oshirimmmi. Oshimiri.
And don't
Alright.
forget it.
Okay. That just makes it easier. So 1, 2, 3. And then is the last one 4d6?
Plus 11.
Yep.
Cool. 26.
Nice.
So that is their attack action, because it's their level divided by 2 for the number of times they can attack.
Yep.
Now, bonus action, have them teleport to here, and since they're tricksy, they can make a 5x5 cube of darkness right here. So if Rahim moves there, he might have advantage because he'll be in magical darkness. Unless Barbula has Devil's Sight, but who the fuck knows?
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
And that is my turn.
Excellent. Rahim, last but not least.
Alright, I will step into this cloud of darkness.
Excellent.
I don't know if this guy... Am I still within range, or am I going to get it?
I mean, I guess you don't know, but you are within range, so he will attempt to attack you. Nope. Because with the +2, your AC is 26, correct?
25.
Oh, it's 25. Okay, well, he rolled a 24. So, nope.
Ooh, miss. Alright. Let's do this. I am going to bonus action cast Spirit Shroud on myself, so all these will be doing an additional D8.
What's the radius on that, please?
It is... Spell and do 1d8 extra damage. You get a within 10 feet of you.
Okay. There we go.
It would do necrotic damage. Oh, let us begin. Anything else I can do with this?
They make the save when they start their turn, correct? Or would you cast it?
Pretty much what happens is, pretty much when they take damage from me, they take the necrotic damage. They can't regain any hit points until the start of my next turn. And if they start within 10 feet of me, their speed is reduced by 10 feet. So there's no saving at that.
Gotcha. Understood.
All right. So here we go. 2 attacks. Coming out.
Barbula. Hits. Also hits.
All right.
He increased his AC in between those hits. He did not.
Out of curiosity, are these actually hitting at advantage, or does he have fucking Devil's Sight? Doesn't matter.
Oh, they would be at advantage. He does not have Devil's Sight. So roll again just to see if you get a natural 20 for both of them.
So wait, so make sure I'm understanding this correct. So the darkness is surrounding me, so it's just, I guess I get advantage, or would he get disadvantage on attack? I guess, how does that work?
It's both, technically. But since you have blind sight, the darkness doesn't affect you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Idea.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. I'll
Yep, so roll 2d20 to see if either of them is a natural 20.
Okay. There. One. Here's the other one. Ah, so close.
Nope.
Woo!
Okay, cool. So,
Wizarding so hard over here.
26.
Yep, 26 plus...
Raheem, just for me, you are not good, correct?
Currently not now. No, I'm lawful neutral, yes.
Okay. That impacts its vulnerability. That's so. And that's minus an additional 4 or 5 for you being a
Yeah,
bad
I'm just
person.
going to check.
You being a bad paladin, not a bad person.
Not bad. Yes, 4.
4, okay. Alright.
But now that I am within range, I also get him plus 4 to his damage as well.
Exactly. Excellent.
That's an here's the damage for the second attack. So 28.
God, y'all hit like a fucking truck.
Oh, and that doesn't include 2 more d8 for Spirit Shroud. So he takes 9 additional necrotic damage.
Okay.
Paladin with
Cool.
the belt.
Yeah.
Who gave that paladin a belt?
And then I'll action surge, I guess.
Yeah! Murder!
Cool. Yeah, he's
My
looking
turn's not over.
32 infect hits.
Second one. Oh, that didn't roll.
31
Advantage.
also hits.
Let's see if I can get that sweet crit. Nope, I don't.
Nope.
Alright.
Motherfuck, you have a plus 17 to hit?
Yes.
What did I let you all make?
That sweet belt. So that is a 29 plus
Fucking good belt.
Fucking good belt.
31. And additional 41 on top of that.
God, being on Raheem's team is so satisfying.
Tell you what's not
Fucking
satisfying.
Throw him at your problems.
And it's not satisfying? Fighting against him. Yeah. Cool. Cool. So we're at the top of the round, and I have started to take an awful headache. Not just because Raheem reduced my bad guy that I was so happy with his stat block to bloodied with 1 set of attacks. And yeah.
Sorry.
But also because I have an actual headache. If it's alright with you all, can we end session here and pick up next Tuesday as regularly scheduled?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is fine.
Fantastic. I love you all.
Nice.
Oceans.
Ooh.
I'm really happy about the darkness Raheem advantage fucking
Exploit?
strategy. I'm just like figuring out as many ways that I can throw Raheem at my problems.
You know,
No, why choose you?
I had 2 stat blocks. I'll give you a brief glimpse behind the screen. I had 2 stat blocks I was going to choose from before this guy. One of them was a CR 15. And the other was a CR 20. 8. CR 28. And I did not pick the right one.
Was there no middle ground there? CR 15, CR 28. Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
It's not like just a 20.
Listen, the CR system is not a good way to measure mine.
No.
It's not.
Oh, no, I picked based on the stat blocks. The stat block I thought was cool.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But like now I'm like, God damn it.
Vibes.
You're all just getting archdemons from now on.
Just sneak in just another 100 HP. Just another
Oh, I
100.
did.
Oh, no!
I did. I effectively tripled the HP on this.
Another one.
I'm sorry.
Another.
You're.
No,
I think-
it's beautiful. I love when you all succeed. I love when I succeed more. But, you know.
Classic DM advice never fails. However strong you think your players are, double it.
Double it.
Especially with you fuckers. Jesus
Every
Christ.
time.
With new players, I'll be like, oh, this is an easy encounter. And then they'll be like, we're all dying. And I'm like, cool.
Oh, God, what did I do?
What have I done?
Oh, what have I done? And then with you guys, I'm like, hey, this is deadly like 3 times over. And you're like, yeah. I'm just going to put them all in the hole of annihilation. It's fine.
Hey.
In the hole. Who gave us this
You see,
hole? I don't know.
What if we take the Paladin with the Belt of Storm Giant Strength and we make him effectively invisible? And then
I know.
we give him 10 feet of reach with a tentacle, and bam.
It just tentacle arm smack face. Yes.
You know what? I'm just glad that I am working to help you fulfill your power fantasies.
Yeah.
Again.
I'm a samurai cowboy.
This is a very satisfying
It's
first
not too
delivery.
late for a rival gang leader to come busting in here saying, "I'm here for my appointment." Oh.
Oh no, there's the excruciarch downstairs.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yep.
Going,
good thing we locked that door, so that definitely can't go wrong.
Nope.
Yeah, like, for those of you who've seen Arcane, like, Smeech just bursts in.
All right. Well, I love you all, and I'm glad I missed you. I'm glad that we got to come together for adult pretend and murder during the holiday season. I wish everyone a lovely and happy New Year, and I wish Zach a lovely happy New Year and a happy birthday.
Yay!
Yeah.
You did it.
And I'll see you guys next Tuesday when it is officially 2025, which is the worst sentence I've ever said in my entire life.
So far.
So far. Yes. Good night, love.